Hello there, and welcome back to André Plays Unreal Tournament, Game of the Year Edition. Well, here we are. This is going to be the final episode of André Plays Unreal Tournament Game of the Year Edition. I've been playing this series, playing through this particular campaign since about the beginning of the year. And now it's pretty much the end of the year. So yeah, pretty much this entire year I've been playing through Unreal Tournament Game of the Year Edition. Anyway, in this final video, well, we've already played through all the maps and played through all the game types. So in this final video, I'm just going to show off some of the, basically all the behind the scenes stuff. So I'm going to show off the all the maps and things, like the files that come with the game but aren't actually playable. So like the credits and the intro and the cutscenes and stuff, just sort of showing you just so that I can make sure that we've covered everything. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at, if we go help, Unreal Tournament credits, we can watch the credits. So let us do that. Oh, this is specifically for Rocket Arena. Back when games were literally made by like a dozen people, as opposed to nowadays where most of like the big games, the most popular games are made with like hundreds, if not thousands of employees. Epic Games, Digital Extremes, Infogrames, Does it stop now, or does it repeat, or what's going on? Because with Unreal Gold, I'm pretty sure the credits repeated. But now in Unreal Tournament, maybe it just stops. Maybe it's just like, okay, we're done now. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it just stops. It doesn't do any more. Okay. Cool. Well, that was the credits. Now, to look at the other cutscenes, to show you these, what I'm gonna do is if I go show practice, start practice session, and I go game type Rocket Arena all maps, I don't really get the point of this game type. It's like, it's meant to be like, it's Rocket Arena, but you can play Rocket Arena on any map in the game. So, but Rocket Arena doesn't really work. I mean, I guess Rocket Arena might work on like deathmatch maps, but why does it let you play any map in the game? Like clearly an assault map, or a capture the flag map, or one of these behind the scenes maps is not going to be suitable. But either way, we can click Rocket Arena all maps, and this shows us a list of every map in the entire game, including the behind the scenes ones. So we can sort of use this to sort of look through the maps and find all the ones that are yet to be shown. So at the top, we have the assault maps. The AS maps starting with AS are assault maps, and then we have this city intro. So let's take a look at city intro. This is actually the intro to the game that I showed in my very first video in this campaign, in this playlist, where we started Unreal Tournament and we flew through the city. So let's take a look. If I just go open the credits, then I go open city intro.
In 2291, in an attempt to control violence among deep space miners, the New Earth government legalized no-holds-barred fighting. The André Mining Corporation, working with the NEG, established a series of leagues and bloody public exhibitions. The fight's popularity grew with their brutality. Soon, Leandri discovered that the public matches were their most profitable enterprise. The professional league was formed. A cabal of the most violent and skilled warriors in known space, selected to fight in a grand tournament. Now it is 2341. 50 years have passed since the founding of Deathmatch. Profits from the tournament number in the hundreds of billions. You have been selected to fight in the professional league by the Leandri Rules Board. Your strength and brutality are legendary. The time has come to prove you are the best. To crush your enemies. To win the tournament.
So yeah, that's pretty much the when you enter Unreal Tournament, like when you open the game, this cutscene plays, this intro cutscene, and it's interesting because at the very end there, when you see like you the player versus Zahn Krieger, the model it uses for the player is actually Brock and not Malcolm. So the canonical like player of Unreal Tournament is actually Malcolm. If I go, yeah, this is Malcolm. This guy here. Malcolm is the leader of Thunder Crash, and he is like the according to like the sort of the canon of the Unreal universe, the Unreal Tournament game, you're supposed to play as Malcolm. He's the canonical main character. But instead, in the intro, they showed Brock, this guy, the guy from Iron Guard. Of course, I played as Blake from Dark Phalanx when I played. But yeah, you get the idea. It's kind of... maybe they had like different opinions like during development of who the main player should be, or maybe it was just arbitrary, I don't know. Either way, okay. that was CityIntro. After CityIntro, we have all the Capture the Flag maps. Capture the Flag, ChaosUT Capture the Flag, more Capture the Flag. And then after the Capture the Flag maps, we have the Deathmatch maps. ChaosUT Deathmatch maps. I mean, you've seen me play through all of these maps so far. A lot of maps. After Deathmatch, we have the Domination maps. And then we have one called Entry. So if I just go... open this. If I go open Entry, that just takes me to this. Entry is basically just this thing. Nothing really too fancy. The reason why I'm going to the credits first is just because sometimes loading some of these behind the scenes maps from the menu causes like crashes and stuff. So I'm just opening another actual map before I load these maps, just to make sure it doesn't crash. That was Entry. Okay, now we have these EOL maps. EOL stands for End of Level, I'm pretty sure. So basically, these are the whatchamacallit, the trophy room maps. Now I've tried to make it so it's basically EOL statues is just the ones where it shows you your trophies, and the other EOL maps are meant to be the maps where you first get a trophy of a given sort. So for instance, EOL Deathmatch is the trophy room where you first get the Deathmatch trophy. I've tried to actually make it so that it shows you the trophy appearing, but no matter how much I try, I can't get it to do that. For whatever reason, whenever you open these maps artificially, like not naturally as part of the game, it automatically shows all the trophies already there. I've tried starting a new campaign, starting a new tournament, and opening these maps, but it doesn't work. It doesn't really work. So whatever. I'm just gonna go. But I'm gonna open my previous save tournament just to kind of prevent certain bugs. And my game crashed. Perfect. Yeah. See, this is the problem with opening these behind the scenes maps. They can sometimes cause the game to crash and stuff because you're not really, especially ones like Entry, you're not really meant to open them artificially, so they can cause problems. But either way, okay, so EOL Assault, Challenge, Capture the Flag, Deathmatch, Domination, Statues. Okay. So if we open up our previous tournament, and we go to Trophy Room. Now, open EOL Deathmatch. See, the trophy isn't appearing, it's already there. And like I said, I can't figure out a way to prevent that. That was Deathmatch. Now if we go EOL Domination. It's basically the same thing, it's just the camera path is slightly different each time, just to show you, like, to focus on a different trophy. This time it focuses on the Domination trophy because that's the one that should be appearing in this in this map, in this like cutscene. Yeah, the reason why I opened my previous tournament is to show my guy. If you open these maps purely from the credits or just without going into a previous tournament, you don't see anyone standing there. It's just empty. So I might as well show the player standing there. Capture the flag. Focusing on capture the flag trophy. Assault. Yeah, it's a real shame I couldn't show each trophy spawning. That would definitely be a lot cooler. And lastly, a challenge. Notice how, actually, you see how when you fly up, you see the little picture of that snake symbol on the steps, that little snake. I think that's the symbol of the Venom team. But should that change depending on which team your player is part of? I feel like that probably should change, because I'm not part of Venom, I'm part of Dark Phalanx. So I feel like it should probably change depending on which team you're a part of, but it doesn't, and I don't know why. It's a minor thing, but maybe it's something they originally intended to program but didn't end up working or something? I don't know. And lastly, we just have EOL statues. That just shows the statues. Okay. And now it's a bit glitchy, because I guess opening those maps artificially must have triggered some glitch where it kind of forgot all my progress, because now there's not even a map yet. It's kind of like empty. Map is completed, -1. Oh, it still says the details for Assault tutorial. But... and same for Phobos Moon. Interesting. Okay. But if I go resume save tournament, then all my stuff is here again. I've got all the trophies. I've won everything. Very nice. Cool. Okay. So that was ELL Assault, Challenge, CTF, Deathmatch, Domination, and Statues. Next up we have King of the Hill maps. So this was part of ChaosUT. We have these King of the Hill maps. Then we have some Rocket Arena maps, all the Rocket Arena maps. Then we have the Dark Match. Remember the tournament Dark Match maps for those. And lastly we have UT logo map and UTCredits. So open ut.logo map. It just takes us back here. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. And then if we go open UTCredits. Did I type it in wrong? No dash, okay. Open UTCredits. It just opens the credits. This is the credits. Okay, cool. Well, that is pretty much it, I believe. Oh, this takes us to the Epic Games webpage. I don't want to do that, actually. So yeah. That is every single map that comes with Unreal Tournament Game of the Year Edition. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough, this campaign. It's taken a long time, but yeah, I finally finished it, and it feels really good. So yeah, continue to watch me in whatever I play through next. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in whatever I play through next. Okay, bye!